player on the ice, and it's a power play goal.
Well, using the advantage of having extra ice available to them, James, that's why their most skilled players are on the ice. That one's executed to perfection.
On the attack along the boards. Puts it on net. Oh, fantastic save by McIntyre. Score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. Well, he fought for position to find this puck on his backhand, James. He was running out of real estate, but he was able to put it through and find the netting.
The Bulldogs win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Makes the save. Here's a short pass to Russo. Scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
Oh, that's a really tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks, recognizing the glass is the best option. Perfectly executed.
That's denied by the goaltender. And as both teams are now back at even strength, the power play goes over on the opportunity.
Well, being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know I was never on.
Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
Here's the puck. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. Well, this is just a perfect screen. The goaltender can't find the puck because the screen is looking back and finding a way to take away his eyes. Does a great job, and the puck goes in.
Nardellis gained the line and on the attack. Oh, what a stop with the paddle! Scores! He put it in himself. He tried to make the save. I don't think he knew where it was.
Oh, he's got to be sick to his stomach, James. That's such a deflating goal. He thought he had as he's looking for it. He just pushes it into the net. That's frustrating.
Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Baltimore's got possession at center. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Scores! Wow, the excellence of execution on that one.
Yeah, that's a beautiful one-timer, but what I like about it is that he's already said he knows exactly where that puck is coming, and he just wires it home.
Possession along the wall. Great reach with the poke check. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. And with the victory, now just one win away from closing out this series, Cheryl.
Yeah, and there's 2 trains of thought here. I mean, you're up 3-2, and you know you're so close to getting through the series and clinching, but yet you're still far away. You have to have the killer instinct, and you do not want to allow your opponent in and force a Game 7.
That'll do it from rinkside here this evening. From all of us here at EA Sports, my name is James Cybulski. Playoff hockey, it's simply the best, and we'll see you at the next postseason game. Cheers. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. He says, let's get physical on that play. Right in the slot. Scores! As he taps it in on a second effort.
I just love this play, James. I mean, you take the initial shot, but you follow it up. You still have the eyes to find the puck and put it on your stick, and then bury your chance. That's a great play all the way around. I really like the effort on this goal, James. He gets the initial shot off, but then he continues towards the net, gets in behind the defenders who can't catch up to the rebound, and he puts it in.
Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. And they score!
Well, they score on the delayed penalty, James, so that's going to negate their power play, but looks like they didn't need it. Well, James, let's have a look at this goal again. I mean, it's just a desperation play as he's stumbling and just stays on his feet long enough to be able to get his stick on that puck and make a glorious pass to a play.
Harrington's been slashed. Penalty coming up. Fires it on net. And they score!
Well, with the delayed penalty, they get their opponent running around, James, and they wind up scoring, so that's going to nullify their power play, but it doesn't really matter. They got one on that one.
Very effective.
Oh, he burns the goaltender on that one, picks up the rebound and buries it home. Boy, he looks frustrated now. James knows that you got to redirect that puck to a safe spot.
Now over to Dolabos. Here's a flash. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all. Kincaid's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the...
Scores! And with that, I believe that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, it is, James, and it's going to feel pretty good because there's a lot of question marks around players who can't get it done in the playoffs, and he finds the back of the net. That's going to give him a big confidence boost to send him through the next game.
Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. Oh, wow, stops the game. It's in! He scores!
These types of goals create a ton of energy, James. It's not just the goal, but it's the tenacity, and it's being relentless on the puck. I mean, they're ferocious out there, the way they're hounding it, and they know that they're not giving it up for free. And
The home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. And makes the save. Big save just as time runs out. And we are all over with this one tonight. A series that's been back and forth, and a win tonight gives them that 3-2 advantage in the series. I don't think this is over yet, though, Cheryl.
it's not over because it's just been a slog up this entire time. It's been back and forth action. One gets an inch, the other one takes it. And so now they have a 3-2 series lead, so it's do or die for their opponent. But for them, it's about finding a way to have the killer instinct and close it out the next game.
Gotta love playoff time. Everything matters, every moment, every play. And we will see you at the next game. From all of us here at EA Sports. Cheers.
Position, he's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Moves it quickly over to Richie. Scores!
Some goalies have cat-like reflexes, and tonight he's just a little slower, James, to get across, and unfortunately it hits him. He doesn't get all of it, and it winds up in the back of the net. Positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Oh, what a save in front! The Barons gain control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Seuss. Lets the wrister go. Scores!
way to continue to attack.
Kansas City's moving it along the wing. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Kansas City's got it now. Moves it to Sakura. And that takes guts to get in front of that one. Kansas City's got possession of the puck. Sakura's got the puck. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it, can't find it with his...
Carries the puck inside the neutral zone.
The tear has been...
Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
You almost need a double tilt there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. I hear coaches preaching all the time, take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever. Kansas City's top trio continues to impress, James. They've had a lot of motion in the offensive zone. They're having a ton of fun.
He scores! There's the hat-trick and let it rain Chapeau!
Yeah, Ray Chapeau is right there. Hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them on. This is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had two, and he was thinking three all the way. Well, this is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area. The puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read, and the reason why it goes to the back of the net.
The zone.
Power plays dictate games, and this one did not, and the coach will not be happy with...
Scores! And that's his first goal of the postseason ever, and he'll take it.
It's much needed too, James. You get to the playoffs, you want to make sure that your teammates have trust in you and you have trust in yourself because you want to be an impact player. That's a nice start.
Cini's won the draw here in the offensive zone. There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest. An excellent team performance here in Game 5 gives them the win, and they take a 3-2 series lead.
Well, now they're in the driver's seat, right, James? I mean, they're one win away. They'll get two shots at it, and it's about putting pressure on their opponent. They're in a do-or-die moment now, but you got to be expecting their best, and if they can put the foot on the gas pedal, they're going to close this series out.
Great night of playoff hockey, and we'll do it all again when we see you next time here on EA Sports. Good night.
Unit was stagnant, James. They didn't create any offense. They didn't get any pucks to the net, and there were really no chances.
Scores! On the rebounding Hudson.
When you're in tight on the goaltender, you want to have patience and composure with the puck. You want to slide the goaltender out of position and put it by into the open net.
Utah's won the faceoff. And now he moves it quickly to Ledoux. Here he is, wristed on net. Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it. Well, this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. Your recognition of the net front presence in screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position, really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it. Winnick's almost back on the ice.
The Vipers' power play has expired. Both teams scores! And with that, I believe that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, it is, James, and it's going to feel pretty good because there's a lot of question marks around players who can't get it done in the playoffs, and he finds the back of the net. That's going to give him a big confidence boost to send him through the next game.
Takes it to the net. Decides to think about it. Passes it in front. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers.
Well, he does a great job of maneuvering his body to get available in tight to the goaltender. Anytime you're net front, you want to find a way to get your stick on a puck. This one-timer that he's able to get off keeps the goaltender clean.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. It's in the back of the net for an own goal.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
Puck and his balance after that hit. And some good footwork to kick it away. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. Cincinnati's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Scores! And a big-time goal here in the third. Evens things up.
Well, there wasn't much wiggle room left, James, but they found a way to put it in, and that's because of the full-court press that they've exhibited in this third period. Sometimes when you're down and out in a game, it's all about that next shift. You take it one at a time, you chip away at the lead, and you find yourself at evens. This is a momentum switch here now.
Cincinnati's won the opening draw, and their power play rolls on. Quick feed to Winnick. And he gets up. Scores! The overtime winner, and will put this one to bed. What a thrilling finish tonight. Wow. Well, the game might be done, but these playoffs are far from over. We've got more playoff intensity just around the corner. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cybulski. Good night, and we'll see you next time.